He did.
Do you think that needs to be sustained? Do you think maybe that's what this team responds to the card?
I guess, yeah, honestly, we're a younger team. A lot of guys on this team with, I won't say little experience, but not as big experience as other schools have. So I definitely think that we need to be disciplined more, like he's been doing when we're acting out of sort.
What kind of mistakes led to the 33s?
Turning the ball over, not being low man, not talking on defense. The same things that we were doing when we were losing games. Same thing in practice.
Did you guys talk a little more today in defense?
I think so. We got tired, and our voices got a little quiet, but our bench was a huge talk today, which was huge. So we got to continue to do that. Absolutely.
I saw you take Elliott aside, or at least put your arm around him after a turnover. Is that kind of what you're talking about? Like, hey, your role now as a leader and helping guys with their confidence?
Yeah. I could tell Elliott was frustrated with himself, annoyed with himself with his turnovers. I think it was after a turnover when I went to go put my arm around him. So, yeah, like I said, that's just my job now. I'm a vet. I've seen it. I've been through it. He has too. So, he's a leader on this team too.
Sure.
So it's my job, leader, bench player, walk on. It's my job to be there for you.
Seth, you mentioned the 68 points earlier, season low for you guys so far. What do you think was different for you guys offensively that kind of led to the lower scoring?
Yeah, I felt like offensively, we created good shots. We did what we need to do. The ball moved a lot more today. I was a lot happier with that. But honestly, I could be wrong. I just think guys just felt pressure from needing to get a win, from what the fans have to say, from what the media, the narratives that they're making up. So I think that just really was the biggest thing. A lot of guys haven't dealt with that before in high school. You get written in your local newspaper, and that's about it. Even at a lower Division I college, it's not the same. So I just think guys are feeling that pressure, and it kind of took a little toll on them today.
When you mentioned the ball movement, I know the last few games hadn't been like where you guys wanted to, even the high turnover count today. But what do you think can from now moving forward can kind of be improved in that regard as far as not just taking care of the ball, but making sure it kind of keeps going around the line?
Yeah, just continue to make sure that we're making the right play and continue to get the ball out of our hands. I think a lot of time us guards are coming off ball screens, and we're looking for stuff. But if we don't have it, we're keeping it. But I don't think it was that way today. That's how it was in the past, and I think that's why we saw a lot more ball movement today. Like I said, we're always going to come off ball screens. We're always going to look to create, but sometimes the best creation is getting the ball out of our hands. Simple as that. As soon as we put two people on us, get it out. So I think we're just continuing to realize that.
It's the second straight game that Coach Davis made a lineup change, putting Ben in at the 5. Has he given you guys sort of the notion, especially in those tough practices, that all bets are off as far as who's starting the game? It could be any combo.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's held all of us accountable. He says, hey, if you're not playing well, if you're not gonna play, you're not gonna do what I asked you to do, I'm not gonna play you as much. So he's been switching up lineups. Minutes have fluctuated, but guys are all fighting through it, and I think everybody, played good today in a way. So.
Seth, off of that, that Lugan starting today, I know he fouled out late, but I thought he played really well in the post and led y'all in rebounds. And I know, y'all have been trying to search for that down low. And what can you say about what Lugan brought to the game today and how much of a difference he created and played a factor in y'all?
Yeah, like you said, he brought a big presence down low, which is exactly what we needed. Every big had a rough first half this game. But he had a really good first half. He got to the offensive boards. He defended well other than his fouling out. But he did what we asked him to do. Jay Walsh had a really good second half, I felt like, as well. My biggest thing with them is they just need to come out the gate with their motive and, with the response right away because, we're going to need them. They've shown that they're capable of it already this year. They just need to get back going. Simple as that.
Do you think just in general you guys are too loose with the ball sometimes? Yeah,
I feel like we are. But we were loose with the ball to start the year, and it was working. So nobody was saying anything. Now that it's not working, I think we kind of got to take a little step back again and just, tighten up our screws.
Yeah. It seems like Withers has a missed dunk every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll give him credit. I'll give him credit with that, though. The lob was far. That was
just lay it up.
That was a far dunk. Yeah, but,
All right.
I'm not with it, so I can't say what was going through his head, but we won the game.
It did look like Hubert there at the very end, about 3 minutes left, was getting on Elliott for maybe a lazy pass, RJ coming off a screen. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that?
No, I don't. But, I mean, HG's been honest lately because, like I said, we're losing games. So one of the biggest reasons why we were losing games was our turnovers. And from our turnovers, teams were really getting out in transition and scoring. So he's been honest since then. I didn't see exactly what you were talking about, but I know that he's been much more tense about it.
Seth, what do you remember the sequence you had led to that fast break dunk? I think it was the Elliott steal, I want to say.
Elliott steal, yes, sir.
You had the layup right before that. What do you kind of remember about just that sequence of plays that led to a Georgia success?
I was just trying my best to bring the intensity as a team. I was talking with Coach Page, and we were just talking about why we were so good last year. And I think one of the biggest reasons why we were so good last year is because of the motor that I brought off of the bench and the defensive intensity I brought off the bench. So I was talking to that, and I made a commitment, made a promise, said, listen, hey, I might not be able to bring it every possession, but I'm going to bring it this game, starting against Georgia Tech, and it's going to continue during the season. So that first half, I was just making sure my motor was up, my intensity was there, and I was just getting out in the passing lanes and just running the floor. And, I mean, that's really what happened.
So have you noticed, just kind of based on what you said, like, has there been I don't know if difference is the right word, but, like, have you had to almost manage, like, the motor you bring to a start of a game?
Absolutely.
Before
Absolutely. My minutes have doubled. My role has doubled. Like, everything has doubled. And it took a little toll on me. You know, I'm playing well on the offensive end, but I can't say I've been the same defensive player I was since last year, but today I think was a really good step forward. Yeah. I managed it well today, so I know I can do it. Just got to get it done.
So just mentally kind of going through the reps of just like, hey, like, you know, I know if I'm playing 25 versus 12 minutes, like, just, I guess, behind the scenes, you're kind of just thinking through, okay,
Absolutely.
I got to pace it out.
Absolutely.
Is that an important number for you? 6 fouls drawn?
I don't even know that.
FD fouls drawn.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, that's the most on the team.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Take it. That's just what I do. I put pressure on the rim.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know?
That shows that
Yeah,
you're
that's just
attacking,
who I am.
right?
That's why I'm more tired now. Yeah. If you look on that free throw line, I'll be on my knees right before I shoot it. So, yeah, but it'll all work. It'll all work
it
out.
makes sense. I mean, playing 34 minutes, I mean, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. Why do you think this team just is not good from three-point range right now? I mean, they're just not going in.
Yeah, we're just not making shots. I think it's as simple as that. Maybe you guys are thinking, I don't know. I don't have an answer for it. I don't.
5 for 24.
But yeah, I don't know. I think we pushed RJ to get up a lot of threes. But I think we got to do a better job of getting him open. At least shot 6 threes. No matter, we just got to keep shooting it.
He hit a big one.
Yeah, he did. He hit the biggest one of the game. I don't know.
I just feel like this team.
Did we start off the year bad, or did it kind of drop since?
I just feel like this team is a better shooting team.
Absolutely, we absolutely
you know what
are.
I mean? I guess that's my point.
I don't really know why we're going through this right now, but like I said, we were losing, so everything was going wrong. So maybe once we start winning, the confidence goes up.
Your coach
More shots start going down.
Your coach is one of the best shooters of all time. What has he been saying to you guys?
To keep shooting it, you got to shoot it with confidence. If you don't shoot it with confidence, you give yourself a 0% chance of the ball going in. So you just got to let it fly. And who cares? You know, we have our 3, 4, and 5 crashing if you miss a shot. We have our balance, so it doesn't matter. You just got to shoot the ball. That's all he's saying.
Seth, you guys get a week